That's fine. Make sure as you sit in Virasana to adjust, catch your calf muscles, roll them out and adjust them well. So then you sit in cross leg.
On that?
No, you just take 2 blankets and sit on it.
This flash on the buttocks came in handy when I was falling this weekend. But I'm still bruised.
Pull the buttock flesh back and away.
Cross country, I tried for the first time, and it's completely different balance, different feeling of the skis. So that was falling.
So as you sit in cross leg, adjust the buttock flesh. And then sit up tall, upright, bring your hands behind you, cup your fingers, elbows in, shoulder blades in. Broaden the front of the chest from the collarbone to the tip of the shoulders. Lift the side trunk up. Gaze forward, soften the throat. And then bring your hands to Namaste. Maintaining the lift in the side trunk. Broaden the chest. Keep it wide. Elbows are relaxed. Shoulders away from the ears. And without dropping the chin towards the floor, slowly close your eyes. Softening the facial muscles, releasing the tongue from the floor of the mouth, down to the floor of the mouth, from the upper palate. So relax the tongue from the root to the lower palate. And as you've closed your eyes, slowly bring your attention, your senses inwards. As you relax the tongue, the inner chatterness subsides. Observe your breath. Observe the rhythm of your breath without controlling the inhalation and exhalation. See if you can even out both your inhalation and exhalation without holding, gripping either the breath or the diaphragm or the throat. Bring your breath to your back. And observe as you bring your inhalation, how the back expands from the inside towards the skin. And as you exhale, contracts in from the skin to the inner parts of the body. And then people in Virasana, come forward, across your shins, and extend your legs fully in Dandasana, staff pose. And if you're cross-legged, legs. And then readjust your buttock flesh, especially with people who are sitting in Virasana. Once you've adjusted the buttock flesh, pulling it back. Press the top of the thighs down, shins down, heels down, both feet together, hands by the side of the trunk. Lift the side trunk up. And so you can have it on your blanket as well. Lift the side trunk, elbows in, shoulder blades in, and extend the inner legs to the inner heels. Don't let the legs just be there doing nothing. Firm the thighs, lift the kneecap up. Lift the side trunk, lift the back ribs in and upwards. Observe your legs in Dandasana, and they'll come in handy as we go through the class today. Find your inner heel and reach forward. So legs are not bending, back of the legs are opening. By pressing the top of the thighs towards your hamstrings. Keeping your legs active. And then lie down for Supta Parangustasana. Everybody should have a white belt. If not, I'm happy to give you one. Because I do it. Swara, you have one?
Yes.
Okay. Suchi, do you have?
No.
So lie down with one. Everybody should have at least have one blanket. And maybe you will have to shoot one for your head as well. And the blanket is towards your right side. And then as you look, just one for you. We'll see what happens for the head. And then lie down with your feet towards the yoga wall, head towards the back of the room. Bend your legs at the knees and come down. So you're centered to the mat and you are on the mat and head is on the mat, not off the mat. Extend the leg. So slowly you keep squishing. No, you're fine.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah. Keep on even more. You can, otherwise your legs are going to be off the. And then extend your legs fully. And then you're going to Supta Parangustasana. Reclining big toe. Jansi is ready for Shavasana. Supta Konasana, let's go.
Should I go up more?
You can if you want to. There's space. Jansi, you're quite a bit off the mat. So come back and stay on the mat. Bring the legs together, feet together, big toes to touch. Extend both legs fully. Press the top of the thighs down. And yes, when you are lying down flat with your legs straight, your lower back does not touch the floor. So don't push the lower back to go down. It's only when you bend your legs at the knees, then the lower back goes down. You have a natural curve and keep it that way. Keep your left leg heavy, which means pressing the top of the thigh down, and bring your right leg up for Supta Parangustasana. And extend the leg fully. Catch the belt with both sides of your hands. Separate the belt. Make sure the belt is either is at the top of the foot, which is at the big toe mount. As you straighten out the leg, don't just straighten out the leg. Just bend it a little bit from the knee. Everybody bend the leg slightly from the knee. And now as you slowly extend the leg from the inner heel, keeping the big toe mount higher than your pinky toe mount. Extend the leg from the inner heel. What happened with the left leg? Lift this leg up. Yeah, from here, up higher. Yes. And reach to the inner heel. Left leg thigh down. Don't let the foot roll out to the side. Open the back of the leg, so which means we, like what you did in Dandasana, press the top of the thigh, the front of which is towards your face, towards your hamstring. Reach up with your hands a little bit higher on the belt. Tiny bit higher. Slava, your elbows are quite a bit bent. You can go higher, but individual, catch it. Just a little bit, yeah. There we go. And reach to the inner heel. Keep both legs firm. Lift the kneecap up. And now so take your belt in your left hand. Right hand on the floor, palms down at shoulder height. You can put it on Jansi. Yeah, right there. Take a breath, and as you exhale, bring the right leg towards your left shoulder. Towards your left shoulder. Extend through the inner heel of your right leg. Keep going. Your left leg will move and rotate to the left, which is fine. But extend your left leg, left inner heel towards the yoga wall. Left foot will roll out to the side. Don't just fall down. Extend through the inner heel of your right leg. And bring the foot down towards the floor, towards your left shoulder. More towards your left shoulder. Go on a little bit more. Press the palm into the floor. Keep the head straight, looking up at the ceiling. Don't turn the head. Extend that leg. Extend your right leg. Extend your left leg. So to see if you can bring the foot further down.
I have to move.
Okay, then just, yeah, it's same. And reach into that wall. Reach into the wall. Inhale. Bring the leg up. Change hands. Adjust your left leg so it is still straight. No. Change hands, not legs. Change hands. Left hand to the side, left palms down. And make sure your blanket of the right is there on the outer right hip. Jansi, you'll have a blanket on the right outer hip. Don't have too many folds for to hold the belt with your right hand. Take a breath, and as you exhale, bring the right leg towards your right shoulder, keeping the leg straight. Madhu, you can catch the belt even higher. Don't bend the elbows so much. Yeah. Don't hold it, so otherwise you will not have a chance to go up. Extend the leg fully first, and now bring the leg down towards your right leg, towards your right shoulder. And Jansi, not Jansi, Slava, you can reach, go. Right there, you can catch. Right there. Reach from the inner groin to the inner heel of your right leg. Firm the outer thigh of your right leg. So lift it off the blanket. And your left leg is reaching towards the yoga wall. Head is straight and looking up at the ceiling. And inhale. And change legs. Make sure you're still centered to the mat. Some of you have shifted a little bit. Jansi, shift, yes. Bring your blanket to your left side. And then bend, and as you bring your left leg up, keep it bent at the knee slightly. And then from the inner knee to the inner heel, reach up. Don't just straighten out the leg from the knee, but reach from the inner knee to the inner heel to extend the leg. Catch the belt with both hands. Reach your big toe mound up high, not just the toe. The toe mound has to be higher. Right leg thigh pressing down. towards the floor. Now extend the leg, yeah. Firm the legs by lifting the kneecap up. Lie down. Now extend this leg from the inner heel. Don't pull it more toward the waist. Reach up. Yeah, even more. Reach. Reach up towards the ceiling from the inner heel. So the leg becomes straightened up in from the knee. Reach up a little bit. Walk your hands further up the belt. Tiny bit more. So that way you can totally reach up now.
I'm just happy with the knees finally extended.
Okay, good.
So I'm just keeping it
There.
there.
Okay. And then take your belt in your right hand. Left hand to the side, palms down. Press the hand. The hand is not just there for showcase. Press the hand into the floor. As you exhale, bring the left leg down towards your right shoulder. Towards your right shoulder. Reach from the inner heel of your left leg and your right leg. Go on to the floor. Bring your left leg towards the floor and towards your right shoulder more. Breathe. Tongue is to the lower palate. And then inhale, come back up. Adjust your right leg so it is straighten out, look up and make sure that the right leg has come back to the center. And then the belt in your left hand, reach to the inner heel. Don't let the pinky toe side of the foot become higher. Reach up. Suchi, make sure you have enough clearance on the left side. So scooch towards your right. Bring your body. I know you will not be centered to the mat, but it's okay. Take a breath. And as you exhale, bring the leg down, palms down of your right hand. And as you bring the left leg down, reach from the inner groin to the inner knee to the inner heel of your left leg. To bring the leg down towards your left shoulder, not towards the floor. And the outer hip of the left leg is lifting up. Don't rely on the blanket to say, I'm going to hold you there. So Suchi, I'm sure you can bring the leg further that way. Reach your right leg towards the yoga ball. Lips soft, eyes quiet. Don't let the eyes pop out, lips are smacking each other. Happy Valentine's today. And inhale, bring the leg up and release. Bend the leg to the knees and roll over to your right side. Everybody will bring one chair and one extra mat and one blanket towards the wall. So you'll have your mat to the wall like that. Everybody should have a blanket and one chair and one extra mat. Sorry. And then we have the red one also. Oh, all the mats going there? Yes, all the mats are going towards the wall. I'm going to use your setup. And then open up the chairs once you have them out from the cupboard so they don't fall. And people with tender knees, you can have a double blanket. You'll take your mat and put it like this. So you have a little bit here so the metal doesn't hurt you. Set it up like that. And Suchi and Jhansi, if you want, you can double the blanket like that. And do it like so. Suchi, did you see this? Right? So your blanket has doubled. If it is for your knees. Alright, fine. Everybody's doing that. I just want everybody. Let's just keep it down.
Your knees can see.
Yes.
Lots of falling blocks.
So come watch once you have set up.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
The more setup, the more pain.
Now the chairs are not so much fun.
Chairs, it has stopped being fun a long time ago.
Yeah.
So you'll sit down. This leg, the top leg, the knee goes in further, not all the way underneath the chair, but right here. And the foot sticks on the top. And then the left leg comes in the front. So knee is not forward, not here, but going back. But not hovering off the floor, down on the floor. Foot is here.
We did this against the wall.
We used to do that against the wall. That's correct. And then bring the leg which is on the foot which is on the top. That side of the buttock has to reach towards the heel. Lift the side trunk, and your hands are here. You're looking forward. Right? From here, yes, there is a quad strut and everything. That's what you're doing. From here, don't move the foot, and come down and reach, and then open this up. So lower the front of the thigh down towards the floor, but don't sink in. Walk back, and to come out safely, keep your hands on the floor, turn the foot, and then come out. And you may need to stand, you can stand and we'll do the other side. So right leg up for everybody on the chair, right foot on the chair. So the other right, the true right leg comes in. And then left leg forward, right foot hooks in, right knee back. Both hands on your left thigh. Lift the side trunk, especially of your left side. Don't keep moving the trunk forward. Lift the trunk and upright yourself. Upright yourself, and the right buttock is touching the right heel. Soften the breath. It's not a sober. It's hyperventilating. Mother's Day? Yeah, I can totally do it. What are you guys complaining about?
It's too comfortable.
Please.
And then
How long do you count?
hand on the floor. Don't move your front foot. And then lean forward. Yeah, then open the front of the thigh of your right side. The left leg stays where it is. And some of us, the left heel will come off the floor. And see if you can walk your hands forward and draw to the front of the thigh further down towards the floor. Opening the front of the thigh. And reach back. And then bring the hands on the floor, safely come out. Turn the foot away from the chair. And then if you need to get up, you can. If not, then you can adjust and then come bring the left leg on the top. Use your nostrils to breathe instead of the mouth. Left knee further back. And then bring the right leg forward. Left foot is hooking up. Bring the hands on top of your right thigh. Lift the torso upright. Keep the torso upright. Left buttock touching the left heel. Lift the side trunk. Observe how one side is tighter than the other. One is tight, but the other one is more tighter. Right? And then if you do this tomorrow, then it will change. It's interesting. Yes. And then release, bring the hands to the floor and drop the left thigh towards the floor. Lower it down. Give yourself time. Use the breath as the front of the thigh slowly opens up. And then slowly walk your hands back, keeping the hands on the floor, slowly and carefully, safely come out. And the chairs can come back towards the back of the room, but we need them for, so you leave everything on the chair with the mats. Keep the chairs open, otherwise they will fall. And then stack your blankets on the chair if you need, towards the sides. Come stand in Tadasana on your mat facing the back of the room, feet together. Big toes to touch. Lift the 10 toes off the ground, big toes to touch. And press the big toe mount inner heel down. Roll the front of the thighs in from outside in. Lift the abdomen up, side trunk up. Shoulder blades in. And extend the arms fully. Gaze forward. Observe the weight of the body. Bring the weight of the body slightly more on your heels and on both legs evenly. And the toes can slowly come down if they're still up high, but do not drop and squeeze the toes as they come down. Maintain the extension in the toes. Don't let the gaze drop down towards the floor. From here, maintaining the leg action, don't shift the weight onto one leg to the other. Urdhva Hastasana, upward hand arm position. And as you lift up, don't sink in the lower back. Lift the frontal rib, lift the back ribs. Inner upper arms towards each other. Which means triceps in, biceps out. So roll the inner upper arms towards each other and extend the arms up. From lifting the side trunk, lifting the back ribs. Front of the thighs moving back. Don't move them forward. And release the hands. This time as you come back up again, one more time, observe that the front of the thighs, don't do this action. You'll need this action of the arms as we go along. Urdhva Hastasana, one more time. Inhale, lift the arms, straighten the arms, firm the triceps into the pinky finger, lift the abdomen up, don't push it forward, thighs back. Head is quiet, it's not going up and down, don't let it bob. Observe how you're standing. Front and the back ribs are lifting. Back ribs tend to sink in this pose because we want to arch in the back. So lift the back ribs up. And then inhale, bring the arms down. If anybody needs belt for Gomukhasana, take one belt now. Do you want to sort of feet are hip distance wide. Keep the belt on your right side. Feet a little wider, Suchi. And remember the Urdhva Hastasana action of the upper arm. Bring your right arm behind you. And if your arm tends to be on the right shoulder or the left shoulder, so it crosses the midline, make sure that the other hand helps it to maintain that action of staying in the center, in the midline, not letting it cross over and not letting it be on this side. So either way you can help. And then right arm in the back. So turn the right palm out to the side and come. Yeah. And reach with your nose. So the right arm going back behind you. Right arm behind you. Left arm going, reaching up. Urdhva Hastasana arm. And then, don't want to, no. Come back up. Reach up with your left hand. Everybody reach up with your left hand. Keep the head quiet. Don't let the head move. If your hair is in the middle, put them on the side. And then catch your hands or catch the belt. Don't move the head. Don't move the head. Head is quiet. Let's try one more time. Right, left hand up. Look forward. There you go.
Because that's my excuse.
And then as you reach back and the hand drops from the forearm, don't move the head. Don't move the head. See how much attention it wants to say, oh my God, I need to do this. And now all of a sudden if the hands don't touch, then the mind goes, oh, it's because of my hair tie and my hair. Lift the right side of the trunk. Broaden the shoulder of the front, broaden the front of the chest of your right side, from the collarbone to the tip of the right shoulder. Take it back. So your right shoulder tip is moving back. Lift the side trunk, don't sink on your right side. And then observe your legs. What happened to the legs? Are we leaning onto one leg, then more than the other?